Welcome to Little Red Door Cancer Agency and our series, Eat Well, Live Well, where we engage local celebrity chefs and other folks who love to cook to come into the agency, make great food, and teach us about foods that we can eat to increase our health, perhaps lower our risk for cancer, and improve our chances of a great outcome as we're going through the cancer treatment journey. Food is a very important step along the way, and we're pleased at Little Red Door to be able to share some of the things that we've learned from awesome guests, like my guest today, Candace Boyd. Welcome, thank you for coming today, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Candace is a food blogger. Her blog is FoodLoveTog. So I asked before we started, so tell me about Tog.
So it's FoodLoveTog, meaning food, the love of photography, the love of sharing. And it kind of started out just because I like food. I like to take pictures of food. And here we are, 9 years later.
I was going to say, how long have you been doing this? 9 years? And is this what you do full time?
It's not what I do full time. I also work in the private sector in terms of nonprofit, working with clergy, but it is my first food baby. So I've had her a long time and she keeps me busy.
That's exciting. Well, I noticed in the recipe you sent us, you called this a Lenten recipe,
yes.
Right? So there's working with clergy, it makes some sense now that you have a Lenten recipe.
Yes. You know, during Lenten season, a lot of times people give up meat and fish is always, at the front of the center. So light and easy, plus kind of springy.
Right. Well, and fish is great. So
fish is great.
Fish is great. Lots of good stuff. Lots of vitamin D, minerals, selenium,
Omegas, all that stuff.
All kinds of great stuff.
Absolutely.
All right. Let's get started.
So we're going to start out with a white fish. You can use any type of fish. I've actually seen this done with salmon. I've seen it done with cod. I've seen it done with all different types of fish. But you want to start with the white fish. Again, that's fresh, not farm raised. That's key. You clean it up, rinse it off and get any of the bones out that may still be in the fillet. And you kind of just want to slice it in half. And when I'm thinking about a fish stick, I picture a Gordon's fish stick. So I would take this in half and then slice it again. And so kind of make it a lot, give it a little girth to it a little bit. Then slice that again. And so just kind of making sure to check for fillets or any bones that may be in the fish. So we've got our fish stick sliced. And again, you kind of want to make them all relatively the same size because that helps them all cook at the same time and same pace.
Right.
And one thing about me, I always say, bland food is not gonna prosper. So we've got our fish that's cleaned and we've sliced it, but we're gonna season it with a little bit of kosher salt. But then I'm also going to get my seasoning. I have a garlic goodness seasoning. Garlic, cumin, salt, pepper. That's what's in here. And yes, I've seasoned the fish with a little bit of salt, but I also wanna pack another punch with the garlic goodness too. And apply that liberally. I'm just gonna rub it
we
in.
hear lots of, in the public health community, right, be careful about sodium, but the worry about sodium mostly is about prepared foods, right? It's about canned goods, it's about packaged foods,
Absolutely.
Things that have to have a long preservatives.
You can absolutely tell the difference. And when you're seasoning your own food and you're cooking at home, you control the salt, you control the sodium, you also control the flavor. So we've got this, we're just gonna kind of get all that incorporated together. So we're gonna add that same garlic goodness seasoning, we're gonna add that to our flour.
And you want me to just eyeball it?
Yeah, just eyeball it. That looks good there.
Looks good.
So then we're gonna add a little smoked paprika. Yeah, so just kind of eyeball that. That also gives it a little bit of color. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Egg, flour, panko.
Okay. And
then we're gonna go to the cookie sheet. Just kind of get all that dredged in together. What we'll do is we'll just do a little cooking spray on the top of these and we'll pop these into the oven and they'll cook on broil for about 5 minutes. And so while these are cooking, we can make our tartar sauce.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah. We're gonna take a couple of tablespoons of mayo. So I grabbed a John, but you can use spicy brown, you can use honey, you can use whatever whatever you like. So then a couple.
Is this a dill
This
relish?
is a sweet relish. And then because I am who I am, I've got a little bit of dill, and then, because again, I am who I am, I'm gonna add a little bit of my garlic goodness.
Yeah, I think this smells wonderful.
Yeah.
I can't wait to have the fish and see.
Okay, so super simple, kid-friendly, healthy, homemade fish dish, homemade tartar sauce.
Can't wait to try it. And we've been about 15 minutes. Right, so this is really
Really
fast,
simple, really fast.
really easy. You could do it any night after work. Maybe the best fish sticks I've ever had.
Hey,
I love your tartar sauce too.
Thank
I like your tartar sauce better than mine.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, Candace, so much. We really appreciate it. And thank you today for watching. We're excited to have you join us for the series. Thanks again, Candace. Try them yourselves. Homemade fish sticks with tartar sauce. Really good, I promise you. See you next time.